Recently, I heard about a game called Eternal Magic. It's being published by 101XP, and at first glance, I assumed it would be a mobile game based off of the graphics and the style. It turns out that Eternal Magic is a full-blown MMO RPG for your PC, so this isn't a mobile game at all. Now the game does seem to have a cool class system and apparently epic battles of up to 80 players, and that's not all. They even go on to say that there's going to be a MOBA style game mode in this game, kind of like League of Legends. I can't think of another MMO that offers a MOBA within the game. Let's jump into some of the details about Eternal Magic. So yesterday, September 4th, Eternal Magic was made available to anyone who purchased an early access package from their website. There are 3 early access packages ranging from $15 all the way up to $65. So I just bought the $15 Warrior package to try out the game for myself. You're probably wondering how Eternal Magic is going to make their money. They have clearly stated that this is going to be a free-to-play game on release, with a heavy focus on the cash shop. And I will say that this game does feel like it is bordering on pay to win, and that's just based on a few of the items I saw in the shop, which makes me a bit worried. Let's talk a little bit about the character creation. So as you can see here, it's a pretty standard MMO character creation UI. You've seen this before. What I do like is that these animations are playing on click, and I feel like it gives me better insight into what type of class I'm going to choose. Now at this very moment, there are 5 classes to choose from. You have the Knight, Gunslinger, Spellblade, Priest, Mage, and the Assassin. I decided I would try out the Gunslinger, which does the physical range damage and also has healing abilities. So for my time playing the Gunslinger, it did have a wide range of abilities to choose from and upgrade, and there was a lot of shooting weapons, and then there was different utilization of traps. So it's very similar to what you'd see in Rangers from other MMOs. I did like the ability to choose the WASD movement or click to move. I know that Pagan Online, when they first released, they had only the WASD movement, and people were actually really upset with that there wasn't the option to click to move, because it felt naturally like that's what you should be able to do. So it is nice that you have the option to choose either or. I went with the WASD movement. I will say that the movement and the camera felt a bit clunky, and I really wasn't a fan of the evade skills either. And since we're on that topic, there were a few times I tried to evade the boss and it just reset back to maximum health. It's important to note that Eternal Magic does have an auto-pathing mechanic like you would see in most mobile games. Now I'm personally not a fan of this. It is helpful, but I felt myself zoning out most of the time, and I totally lost immersion in the game. The game did have some really cool looking mounts, and I felt like it would be fun to earn some of these mounts, but when I clicked into the cash shop, I noticed that some of these mounts had abilities while others did not. And if you know the answer to this, please leave it in the comments, but are all of these mounts earnable without having to pay, or do some of the mounts that you have to pay for have better abilities than other mounts? If you purchase these mounts when you first start, are you getting an advantage on other players? The battle pets are actually a really nice addition to the game, and most of the pets had unique abilities. They looked really cool, and you could use these abilities whether it's PvP or PvE. I was able to use my pets during both situations. Unfortunately, I did not reach level 50, so I didn't get to check out the housing in this game, but I will say that I know it's going to be a big part of the game, and you're able to place furniture and other decorations and even have house parties apparently. So weddings are a thing, and I don't know much about this, but hey, you can get hitched in-game if that's what you're looking to do. So apparently the devs of this game want the ladies to slide into their DMs, and if they are pretty enough, maybe they might get a statue. I don't know. This Queen's rating thing confused the hell out of me, and it seems really creepy. Overall, the game seemed like it had potential, but it left me wanting more. I felt like the graphics were from 2010. The combat felt decent at times. I did like how the starting quests were combat opposed to the standard gathering quests that you would see in other MMOs. The outfits looked pretty cool. The movement was clunky and it was hard to evade at times. And overall, it just felt like a mobile game. So if you don't mind mobile games, which I personally don't mind mobile games, then it's not a bad look. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you today. If you're interested in the game, you can go to playeternalmagic.com. You can watch the trailers, look at the graphics and the features, abilities, all that stuff. Or you can purchase one of their early access packages, ranging from $15 all the way up to $65. And remember, this is going to be free on release, so you can always wait until the game comes out if you weren't impressed and you want to try it then. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave me a comment letting me know if I missed anything in this video, or if you had some thoughts on it. Do you think this is going to be garbage, or does this game have potential? Let us know, and also swing by our website at newmmos.com for more information on the newest and the latest and greatest MMOs.